York and Philly going Dutch. Hi there, how are you? I'm Shehadi, and you're watching Fantasy BaseBrawl on CBSSports.com. That title, very fitting. Sunday night continued the brawl between the Mets and the Phillies. Philly remains 2 games back despite winning the series. The arm of Jamie Moyer helping the cause. Moyer continued to be solid, throwing 7 innings, a shutout ball on Sunday in Game 1 of the doubleheader. In that same game, Pedro Martinez went back to struggling, going only 4 innings, giving up 6 runs and 7 hits. And some not so good news for the Mets closer Billy Wagner. In between the doubleheader, Wagner felt pain in that elbow that's been nagging him. He will be re-examined, probably out for the season. That was the news they were not looking forward to receiving. The Mets were able to salvage 1 game with a superb outing by Johan Santana. He's looking good in the second half. He went over 7 innings, giving up 2 runs, and Cole Hamels struggled through 5 innings, giving up 5 runs, 4 earned on 9 hits. It was a case of out with the old, in with the new on Sunday. Randy Johnson sat out a start originally scheduled for him on Sunday. Matt Scherzer replacing him. Listen to this. Scherzer was born 2 years, 3 months after Randy Johnson made his big league debut. Scherzer fanned 11 while giving up 3 runs in just his 4th big league start. Pretty good so far. As far as pitching in the American League goes, one of the bright spots for the underachieving Yankees has to be the play of Mike Mussina. At age 39, he has had somewhat of a rebound season, and he'll get at least 3 more starts. The 17-game winner hadn't lost since July 28th until yesterday, when the Mariners got to him 5-2 the final. Well, it is final. Travis Hafner is back after spending time on the DL with a right shoulder strain. He was activated for this week and will be joining the Tribe in Baltimore. Not sure how much of a role he'll be playing after being out for so long, but could be a sleeper down the stretch. Hafner struggled, only batting .217 prior to that injury. Marlon Byrd could be a sleeper for you this week, despite getting nicked up Friday after spraining his thumb when attempting to make a diving catch. He returned to the lineup and got a hit on Sunday. Like Hafner, you can't be sure that he is going to be in the lineup every day as of now. Byrd is returning. Ty Wigginton will be taking a break. He hurt himself trying to run out a ground ball. His sore hammy leaves him doubtful for any action in Week 24 and could be out for 10 days. He's batting .294 with 22 bombs, 55 RBI. And we are taking a break right now, but keep it here. Mack joins me next. He's got all your answers. Stick around. Welcome back to the show. We've had a recent upgrade to the set. Eric Mack joins us.
I don't understand this. Upgrade? What,
I was by myself.
From Scott White?
No. I was by myself. Now it's you and I,
oh,
so it's an upgrade.
Is that really an upgrade?
Here at CBS Sports, we don't just give you the stats, we give you the background behind names. Let's start with our first question, shall we? Should I drop Lastings Millage for Mike Avalos? Lastings Millage. Tell me about his name, Mack.
Well, he got his name from his father as his last-born son. They wanted his name to have a lasting impression, so that's where you get the name Lastings Millage. And I think this young talent is finally hitting stride. I don't think you drop him for Avalos. Avalos is a streaky hitter. Yes, he's hitting like .324 right now, but his last 2 games, he went 0 for 9, and I think he could go right back into one of those bad stretches. I think Avalos is a guy to keep off your team when you got Millage. When you're talking Millage versus a shortstop, it's obviously like a DH position, a utility position. Average outfielder usually is going to outscore a shortstop.
So Millage more consistent than Avalos.
Well, he's consistently better right now.
Okay. Who would it be safer at catcher, Victor Martinez or Chris Iannetta? Is this a question, Mack?
Well, Victor Martinez is a pretty obvious one when you look at his year-to-year numbers. But Iannetta has actually had 14 homers or so, and he's had a career year hitting around 300. And Yorvik Torrealba is out for the year, so Iannetta is a full-time player. Victor Martinez is now a DH or catcher with Kelly Shopek in the mix. And this week, Travis Hafner is returning from the DL. Could steal DH at bats from Victor Martinez, so now Victor Martinez might have to play some first base. There is a mess there with Victor Martinez versus Iannetta. Iannetta could get more at bats, but Victor Martinez, he's too talented, too much potential there. He can break through. I know he's only had 1 homer, and Iannetta's had a bunch, but Victor Martinez has got to be the answer there.
Iannetta's had a breakout season, but Martinez is the way to go. Okay, We are allowed to keep 3 players after the 6th round. Tim Lincecum is obvious, but then it gets tough. I have Francisco Liriano, Matt Cain, Carl Crawford, Giovanni Soto.
Well, there is the question about Carl Crawford. What does his wrist injury do to his projections for next season? I still think he probably gets drafted in the first 6 rounds, but when you're dealing with keeper leagues, it's not only about drafting, it's about getting them back, and I think Crawford might slip some, and I think you can get more value long-term out of Liriano and Soto, and then the one pitcher, Lincecum, that you're going to automatically keep. Just dominating right now, leading the league in strikeouts for a young arm, and long-term, just amazing potential down the road. So I think you go with Liriano, Soto, and Lincecum, and then try to get Crawford back if you want him. The injury risk might have him slip a little.
Thanks, Mack. Your answers to these questions are vital, especially at this point in the season. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.